old men that you see over here are not the old men in your country. They've been transformed. Something's happened to them. They've had their sacks empty on a consistent basis. These aren't your grandfather. Okay, this isn't Paw anymore. Okay, these men are 10 foot tall. They've been reborn. Welcome back to my channel, Sunshine Shoulders. I'm Calvin. Thank y'all so much for stopping by again today. Beautiful Friday morning here in St. Carlos City. It's been raining, so, the sun's not out yet. But I wanted to talk about something, the unprotected fund and the risk it involves in the Philippines. When men come over here and have unprotected sex, why do they even do it? The other day I made the video, 5 things to stop doing in the Philippines today. And in the video, one of the things was, stop going up in these women, without a rubber. Stop having unprotected sex over here unless you have a committed relationship. And that doesn't mean making the commitment online. As soon as you come over here, you get off the plane and go straight to the hotel and get to it. Okay, there's a lot of risk involved, guys. Okay, but there's a guy in the comment section. He said, wow, it's 2026. Why would you even have to tell grown men that? And that's what this video is about. So I looked something up. You know me, I'm always looking something up. Google's my best friend. So I Googled in there, what percentage of men 50 and over are sexless? And man, the numbers that came back shocked me. Now, of course, this is in America, but I would say really everywhere. So about 20% of men 50 to 59 reported that they had no sex within the last year. About 20%. And then about 50% of men 60 and older. I was like, wow. So I'm thinking, okay. Now I'm talking, I ain't talking about who are active, who want it and can't get it. I'm talking about people who just don't have it at all. And they give the reasons, not being married, divorced, widowed, being the top reasons. And then, of course, they said, some people have physical ailments. And then they said something that I could relate to, external fatigue. They're talking about, supporting these grown-ass children, and your job. Okay, but there's another reason that I put in there. We're just not attracted to the women who are available to us over in our country, over in America. Because we're part of what I call, and this is Sunshine Shoulders terminology, the pancake generation. Her neck looked like a stack of pancakes. Her stomach looks like a stack of pancakes. Her ankles look like a stack of pancakes. The women who are available to us, they just look like they eat pancakes all damn day. The pancake generation, man. And we don't want that anymore. Cute in the face and big around the waist ain't gonna get it anymore for us because of the internet. We're watching, we see, oh, look what Sunshine Shoulders got. Look what Old Dog New Tricks got over there. That's what I want. See? So 100% of the men 50 and over who come to the Philippines either are sexless or they're not having sex on a consistent basis. Okay, once they get here. Now see, this explains it to you, man. You was like, well, why would I have to tell you guys that in 2026? This explains everything, all the irresponsible behavior, all of the unprotected sex, all of the giving all your money away, retiring women who haven't even had a job before. We don't even give them a chance to start a career. and we're retiring them, building houses and lots, investing in her future. Just being real stupid in the fourth quarter of your life. When this is it, there's no fifth quarter, guys. Shout out to Dante McGinnis, a friend of mine in Louisville, Kentucky, got shot and killed, 56 years young. Shame, man. Real good guy. His waits today, which will be later on over there in Louisville. But this explains the state of mind we're in when we get over here. So guess what? Good, hot, passionate sex, which I call porno sex over here, leaves some men over here clueless. All their common sense is shot. You have no idea the risk that you're being exposed to over here. What's at stake over here? These are just the type of women. These are just the type of men these women on the dating site are searching for. See, remember I told you that, because people say, Cal, you're a hypocrite if you say don't deal with a Filipino who's been with a foreigner before. Well, they feel the same way. Filipinos want to be your first too. Guess what? Because she knows all this information too. She knows you're easy to break if she gets you first. Okay? But see, once she found out you already been with a Filipino, she knows it's going to be hard to break you. It's going to take her longer to get whatever it is she's trying to get. And guess what? Also, most of your money's going to be depleted. So she wants to be the first one. She knows that when you get over here, your whole focus is on that hole in between her legs. And then for some of you guys, hell, the hole in her face is enough to turn you upside down. So yeah, man, you still have to tell guys in 2026, certainly the older guys. And this probably goes for the younger guys too, but I only looked up the older guys because I'm 63. Because something happens to you when you get over here. See, the woman don't want you. She already knows, okay, if he's been with a Filipino, he's already had his sack is empty. He's full. Okay, he's satisfied. He ain't really listening to what I'm trying to say. But if I get him right off that plane, and I'm the first one, yeah, I got him. Okay, I'm going to blow him into the 22nd century. He ain't going to know his name. He's not going to know where he is. He's clueless. Okay, so this is what we're facing. Something happens, man, when you start having sex, man. You used to having it all the time. They gave the reasons why. There's something happening up here in your cerebral cortex. So yeah, all your common sense is gone. Sometimes all it takes is for the woman to tell you online that you're going to get it. And you already stupid as hell. Before you even get over here. When she tells you, she does the peekaboo and says, yeah, this is yours. The minute you get here, just come on over here. That's why you got to tell guys, man, not realizing, man, AIDS is on the rise over here, guys. And all other types of STDs are on the rise over here. But you don't care. You don't care, man. You're going to stick that banana in her tailpipe as soon as possible. You're not going to send her to the doctor. Shout out to my buddy James. Every woman he's ever dealt with over here, he sends her to the doctor. All it takes is about 2,800 pesos, guys. Right now, with the dollar being as strong as it is right now, it takes about $40. That's about $45 to get all her blood work done. All the STDs checked and all of that. If you just want to go up in there raw like y'all doing. So thank y'all so much for stopping by. I got a real life channel. I'm going to talk about the real life stuff, man. If you don't want to hear it, keep going. It's a lot of travel channels and, all of those strawberry fields forever bullshit about the Philippines. If you want to come over here and you want to live your best life and you want to do it responsibly, this is a place for you. So if you're in America, if you're in the Philippines, wherever you are, find it in your heart to help somebody. Not a day goes by that I don't help somebody. You know, I did the spin wheel Wednesday night. Well, the winners didn't come forward, so I gave them, I give the money away. So we're in the terminal, the Ocean Jet terminal in Ilo. Ilo about to come over here. And, the porters come and they ask, hey, to carry our bags. But we only had 2 suitcases. So what I did was 8 porters, I gave them all 100 each. And then I gave the women and the counter 100 each. They're shocked. Okay, because if I don't know anything else, I know this one thing for sure. When we help other people, we help ourselves. Take care, stay safe, stay out of trouble. I'll see you next time. And don't do anything stupid. Okay? You're really flying blind when you come over here. You haven't had sex in whenever. Okay? Your guard is down. Okay, the woman gives you this good, hot porno sex. You're going to get it. You're going to get it, man. And she's going to turn you inside out. She's going to break you. Next thing you know, all your money's gone. Or you done built a house. Okay, you done had a couple of kids. And you're 65. Okay, you're not going to know your name. You're not going to know where you are. Because you're part of the pancake generation over there. Cute in the face and big around the waist ain't going to get it anymore. You want what Sunshine Shoulders has got. Yeah, you want what Old Dog New Tricks has got. You see what we got over here. These hot mamas over here. Ready, willing, and able to do whatever we want. Whenever we want. Okay? But be responsible about it. Until you're in a committed relationship, until you realize she's who she says she is, man, you better strap up, guys. They got something over here that you can't get rid of.
Boots on the ground. Don't do nothing stupid. Give that man his flowers. A tribute through music. If I don't know nothing, I know